playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFB. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes the handoff. It's Traynham. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Vandegrift. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Oh, he tosses it back. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Fights off a defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And here's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Moss. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Ball handed off. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Kentucky. On the scoop and score.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver they forgot about him downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Moss. He's running out of time here. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, They give up a first down. This could cost them.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, SC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Traynham. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Here comes a handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. USC 14, Kentucky 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Defense showing blitz here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. To throw, it's Vandegrift. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Southern California. Made the defense look slow that time. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man steps out at the 28. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Moss. Trying to extend the play. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll flip back to the QB. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Fights off a defender. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Movement at the second level of the defense now. Throws a bullet to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He's swarmed by the defense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Running play called on third and short. Fighting off the defender. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of walking that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal.
3 and 25.
First and goal, handoff. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial third down and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The game makes it second and medium.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that ball.
Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's going to hand this off. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun handoff here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To throw, it's Vandegrift. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on fourth down. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this, but they just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The sure hands. It's Lane. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Back to pass. It's Moss. Throws to the tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on fourth and goal. Got to put that behind them. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. First and goal.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Keeping it on the ground here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. USC offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Breaking tackles. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Moss. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moss. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Handoff here from the shotgun. brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Pump over the middle. It's Lane. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, USC. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kentucky. No chance to catch him.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Under a minute to play here. The obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
38-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Ready,
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down.
Moves.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Trucks through the defender. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the